Alright, today I'm working on a 2006 F450 and want to show you the truck. It's a work truck. It's a fully loaded work truck with a flatbed on the back and utility stuff and etc. And the truck's not in bad shape at all, other than the last person who put this windshield in did not do any priming, and the rust is really getting out of control. So as I come up here, I've pulled the windshield out already, and I just want to give you, I'm going to use a pointer here. You can see where I'm pointing to all the rust across the top here. You see all the rust around the corner here, and it kind of does stop. It doesn't come down the side. There's a little bit of rust coming down the side, not too much. I'm going to clean all that up, but it's really bad across the top. And today I'm going to take a wire wheel. I'm going to clean this all up and get it cleaned up to where we'll get control of it. But it goes all the way across. You see all this rust all the way across here. And there's a few areas like right here, it was almost starting to eat all the way under, right there. The glue, you would have had a leak really soon. Over here, it was starting to eat underneath the glue. If you look at the top here, it was starting to eat up underneath the paint. The molding from the windshield only covers up to here. Once it gets up high enough, and I'll show another spot over here, right here. You can see there's rust underneath this paint right here I'm going to work with and get it off. But all the way across here, rust, all the way across. I mean, this is really, I mean, if you did this by, you know, first degree, third degree, or second degree and third degree, this is probably into the second, working into the third degree as far as how bad it is. First degree to be light rust. Then another issue that happens on installing a lot of windows nowadays, a lot of installers jam windshields. And jamming a windshield means there's a plastic piece that goes in this area right here called a cowling. That cowling piece needs to come off, so when you set the window, it goes on back to its original area. You can see this window's been jammed. This is where the glue was that I just took off, and I cut the glue off. Right here is where the old glue was, quite a bit lower. Anytime you see this, that means the window's been jammed. It means the cowling was not taken off. The installer saves time by doing that, but ends up not getting the glue exactly where it should be. All the way across the bottom here, there's a whole strip of white. The other side's actually worse than this side. This side would be better because it's probably setting it from the driver's side. So let's go look at the passenger side here. I'm gonna climb on up here, look at the passenger side. Here it is. See, here's the black. You see right here, it's really black. That's where the glue was. Down here is where it should have been. It's probably almost an inch difference of where that glue should have been. And the reason it was up so high is because when this cowling piece is in place, you can't put the glue down where it's supposed to go. Over here, you got the same results. Up here is where it was. Down here is where it should have been. And across, as you go across this whole area. We get another look at the rust on the top here. Right here in this corner, very bad. It's eating up into the paint right in this area here. I'm going to clean that up. But all the way across the top here, this rust is just terrible all the way across the top. And it's just, this whole issue has to do with doing the job right the first time. So this is that same F450. I've scraped off all the glue to see exactly where the rust is. This across the top is actually much worse than I thought. You can see this rust almost going on, it's starting to go underneath the paint where the molding doesn't cover. Several spots across here. There's another spot way up high. It's eating much further down into the pinch weld than I thought. You have to scrape off until you see fresh paint. And this is just the result I'm seeing. Simply could have been avoided by priming when this windshield was replaced before. I'm over on the driver's side now, just slowly going across so you can get a good view of this whole area. Just stuff that can be avoided and really I'm gonna have to see what I can do about making this a something that, I mean, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time on this to get this corrected today. Alright, we're back on this F450. You can see how I've cleaned everything up, and it's gone much further up into the paint on the top than I ever thought it would have. But I've wire brushed it. Took me probably a good 30-40 minutes to do this, to get this rust removed completely, and then I'm going to prime this up and we're going to put a window in. Okay, we're back on this F450. I've primed up everything, and you can see across the top I've actually gone a little wider to make sure I covered everything really good. Unfortunately, the molding will not cover what I've primed. This being a work truck, I don't think that's going to be a problem, and I think that the main idea is to get the rust under control and to get it stopped. But you can see all the way across the top how nice it looks now. We're ready to put a windshield in. That's the driver's side. Down the sides all primed up. Then across the bottom, primed it up as well. Just give you a nice look at everything all the way around. Now this window, this is now ready for a windshield.